Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of The Final Verdict. I am John Dodaro, and I'm joined with Carlin Jacob. We got another episode of Peacemaker for you all today. Episode 3, released on Thursday. Yes, I know this episode's coming out on Saturday. We were very busy Thursday, and that's probably going to be the case for the rest of the year because Thursdays got football now, and I didn't even get to watch this episode until Friday because that Thursday game went on till like midnight. That was rough.
12:30, yeah.
It was like 12:30
for no score change.
Yeah, for no score change. We stayed up way too long for that football game. So I watched this on Friday. I know you watched it on Friday.
Yes.
So we're going to review it as we normally have. Spoiler free first, but the first 2 episodes are fair game. So if you haven't even started the season yet, then catch up because the first 2 episodes are fair game. We'll do the spoiler free, grade it, talk some spoilers. This isn't going to be crazy long because when we're recording this, we got a live stream on Inside the Dome to get ready for. So we got to get ready for that. So this isn't going to be a crazy long episode. And it's also not going to be crazy long because the episode itself was only in the 30 minutes range. It was only like 38 minutes. This is the shortest episode of the season so far. So there isn't like a whole lot to talk about. But there is stuff to talk about. And there's the other DCU news as well with Superman and all of that. So briefly talk about that a little bit. But episode 3 was called Another Rick Up My Sleeve. That's a reference to a certain Rick Flag. We'll leave it right there. It was directed by the same guy who directed episode 2, Greg Motola. James Gunn wrote it, so he's still influencing it. And if you remember episode 2, he ends off in the alternate dimension. And episode 3, that's where we start. We'll leave it there. What did you think about this episode? Just general thoughts.
I feel like a certain something became because of a certain something that would make more sense in the spoiler section.
Okay.
But as for this episode, it's probably better than the first 2 episodes we got. It was enjoyable. There's obviously the big scene. Also, if you watch the end of the episodes, there's a trailer for each episode. Are we just going to make those spoilers, or are we just going to...
We'll wait to talk about that.
Okay,
we'll talk about everything
so
later.
If you know it, if you saw what happens, you kind of know what's going to happen in this episode. Now, we're not going to talk about it, obviously. But seeing what this other universe is like is awesome. I actually just watched New Rockstar's breakdown before this, which is actually kind of nice about watching it on a Friday. And they have some good theories that we can talk about too. But yeah, overall, I think it's not a bad episode. We're finally getting into plot points, and it's nice. We're not like really setting things up. I mean, we still are. You're gonna set things up the whole time, but it didn't feel like okay, like once things are gonna start moving now, which is nice to see, especially towards the end of the episode.
Yeah, things are starting to move. I would say if you did watch the end of episode 2, you know this episode is going to take place, a lot of it, in the alternate dimension. So I was so happy that we finally got to see things in this alternate dimension. I think that made this episode better. I love the whole fight scene that exists in this episode too. I thought that was very fun, like the whole battle scene that we got in this episode. Like episode 2 was like the Eagly fight scene. That was probably like the main one. This episode had a whole fight scene. I thought it was very fun to watch, very graphic at times. The show is graphic. Let me just say that. The show is graphic.
Nudity again.
Was there nudity in episode 3?
Yes.
Did I miss something? That was bad. Like, not on episode 1 level.
Oh, not episode 1 bad, but there was nudity.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I fully remember the moment. It's not episode 1. There wasn't a big orgy that happened in this one. But this was enjoyable. I liked it. I wish it was longer, unfortunately. For weekly episodes, weekly releases, I was like, really? We're going to end it right there? And you're going to make me wait another week? Like, when the other episodes were, like, pushing 50 minutes and this one's only 38? That's the thing I hate with some of these shows. This is with a lot of shows. And let me just say this point first. Too many shows will have just random different time lengths for their episodes. Shows should just keep them specifically. If it's 42 minutes, it's 42 minutes. If it's 50, it's 50. Every episode. You don't do 50 for one episode and 30 for another. Every episode should be the same length.
That's how the Summer Return Pretty's been. It's been an hour episode each week.
Good. Exactly. Too many like Wednesday, I just watched it. One episode was like, my favorite episode was like an hour, and one episode was like 40 minutes. Why the difference?
I also like when they do episodes weekly. I hate when they drop all episodes at once. Like, it's nice, but then the hype dies.
I will say, though, I only hate weekly episodes when they're 30 minutes. They need to be at least 40 plus. Like, they need to be longer episodes for it to be weekly. Like, if we only got a 30-minute episode every week, I'd be like, that's it. Unless it's a comedy. That's the only exception.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I wish this was longer. That's the only big nitpick I had. It felt like I was getting excited for what they're about to do, and then they just ended the episode. And I'm like, come on. Could have kept going a little bit more. That was it. It was fun.
And you also have to remember, too, that episodes 1 through 3, I believe, were screened. 4 and 5 weren't, but 6, 7, and 8 are too big that James Gunn hasn't let like anyone watch in them.
Okay.
So we're getting to bigger stuff. It's just
we are. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Because I am also still waiting for like, what's the big thing of this season? Like, this episode was good.
Oh,
I still like.
I think I have an idea. I can't say it.
Like,
we have to save for spoilers.
We know the general plot of what we've seen so far. Peacemaker, he likes the other universe and like he wants to stay. We got that. Like, he has a Harcourt who he has a better relationship with. Like, we know that, but we don't know like, and we know like Rick Flag Sr. doesn't like him and has been watching him forever, and they're studying dimensional rifts. We know that.
I still can't wait to tell you.
We still don't really know the big thing that's going to happen this season. And after episode 3 ended, I was still like, all right, what's the general plot still? Like, can't talk about too much yet. Any other non-spoiler thoughts before we grade it?
No, can we just rate it so we can talk about that?
All right, let's grade. Let's look at what you said for the other episodes. You're straight 7s. I am also straight 7s. Is this episode on par for you? Or is it a little better?
I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. It's a little bit better. I know John doesn't do the half things until like certain things. But I feel like this episode was better than 1 and 2, but I don't think we're still there to where it can be. Because in 8, a lot would have to happen. But I enjoyed it more than the first 2 episodes because we're actually finally trickling into things, you know?
Yeah.
7.5 out of 10.
I think I'm still going to keep it a 7. This could have easily been an 8 if it was a bit longer. Because I was really enjoying my time with this episode, but then it just ended.
So technically for you, it's a 7.5, but you don't give 7.5.
Yeah, I don't give 7.5. It's a 7. And maybe if it ages better, I'll bump it up in the future. But I think this is another 7 out of 10. It drives the plot forward. I just wish we got a little bit more, in a way. Just a little bit more. It's a short episode. It does what it has to do with setting you up in this new dimension. That's kind of all it does. Doesn't do too much more. So, straight 7s for me. Carlin needed a 7.5. So, here's your usual reminder. If you have not seen the episode yet, get out of here. Come back later. Come back another time.
Yeah, come back.
Come back. But if you have seen... Yeah, if you have seen the episode or you just like watching us, if you like watching our faces on YouTube, if you like seeing my little dog in the corner there, if you love watching us, keep on watching us then, because the spoilers will start right now. You have been warned. So what's this thing you're trying to tell me?
Okay, so 2 things. Number 1, obviously, James Gunn confirmed that this series, basically, this end of the season directly is going to go into Man of Tomorrow, which he announced.
Yes, let's say that right now. If you have been off social media for the past 2 days.
We're in spoiler section. Who cares?
Yeah. There's a sequel to Superman that has been confirmed by James Gunn.
We're
getting a sequel.
I don't think it's a sequel. I think it's like
it's a follow-up. It's a follow-up.
But I don't think it's a sequel. I don't think it's like Superman 2.
It's got Superman, and it's got Lex Luthor, and it's got Lois Lane, and it's got the Justice Gang.
But it might not be. I don't think they're calling it Superman. It's not called Superman 2, I don't think.
Well, if you think about it, they called the first Batman Batman Begins, and then they called it The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But so they're saying it's tying directly into there. Okay. Now, by the way, I got none of this. I didn't think of any of this. I really thought I did. New Rockstar, shout them out. I love watching their content. But it's all gonna directly tie in. And we could get Superman in the show. Peacemaker was on the set of Superman. Yeah, I honestly expect it at this rate. If we don't, oh well, I don't care too much. I would love it. But there's a reason why no one's seen 6, 7, and 8. There's not a reason. And part of that reason could be is before people start watching it, he wants to announce the new Superman before it comes out. Which would make sense. Why would if anything, leak it yourself. Don't let other people leak it. Number 2. And also they'll probably start shooting soon. Number 2. Now, like I said, John, okay, if you were to guess real quick, what do you think I like better, Marvel or DC? Comics. Like if I had to pick.
Are we talking movies or just superheroes?
Superheroes.
Probably DC?
Yep, yeah, I like DC. Yeah. And I wish I loved DC a lot more than Marvel, and I love Marvel, but DC just hasn't had good projects over the year. And now, Superman makes me feel good. I loved Superman. I love Peacemaker. It's making me back into it, right? But there's a comic. Like I said, not my theory. But basically, where Nazi Germany won World War II and took over the world, okay? Now, there's a million theories.
I'm letting you
cook. There's
a
million theories because in this else world, there's not a lot of people of color. I think there's only one. It was the person with the hot dog scene. They're all white people. Now, like I said, this is not my theory, but it kind of makes a little bit of sense. So technically, could this be a bad world that's that Nazi Germany took over, someone else took over? Maybe they won't take that step, but they'll take a step like that. They also showed the American flags, but they were all coiled up. They didn't have the you couldn't tell it was America. But then again, that group that Peacemaker killed, could they be an actual good group trying to dethrone the government?
You're cooking. So wait, who'd you get this
cooking.
From again? Shout them out again. Okay.
New Rockstars.
Okay.
I'll send you the full breakdown. It's season 2, episode 3 breakdown. Definitely watch it. It's definitely a good theory on everything that happens. But my point being to your question though is, it's definitely going to lead up to Peacemaker fighting these people.
Yeah,
I think, and taking over because he's already messing with Amelia's heart. She's like, by the way, I won't be here very well. I'll be back. But I feel like they could also merge the worlds together too. Or a lot of people, or alternate Amelia could die. His alternate brother, he probably might have to kill again, which I'm sure is going to be him and his father. Actually, his alternate brother and father, he might have to kill them again. And that's just going to be more trauma.
I like your theory too, because let's just
not my theory,
set this out there. Yeah, the theory you said. His father in season 1 was a Nazi.
Yeah.
Or he wasn't a Nazi, he was a white supremacist.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a white supremacist. Let's say that. He wasn't a Nazi, he was a white supremacist. So yeah, it could be a situation because he sounds so normal. Everyone sounds so normal. I think I'd have to rewatch it to tell if there were people of color in certain instances.
The only one that they pointed out was the hot dog vendor.
Okay, because there's got to be a twist with this dimension,
and that could be dude. Could you imagine that just being the twist? Period. It's Nazi America.
I'm happy you brought that into our existence because now I'm gonna really keep watching.
But, okay, so let's not even say it's Nazi America. It's definitely something bad. There's bad juju in this world,
It could be maybe the South won the Civil War.
So, yeah, it could be that.
Yeah, and they're all white supremacists.
I mean,
it could be that.
The guy who was doing the hot dog thing was a person of color.
Maybe they're
if you really want to do it that way too.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind. I don't know if James Gunn would do the whole Nazi Germany takeover. I don't know if he would do that, but
But
he could if it's
he could
based on a comic.
if it's based on a comic. But he could also have it where the world ends.
Yeah.
And then it won't be canon.
There's options. I like that we're thinking now. I like it. But
Rick Flag returns, and he dated
Junior.
Amelia. Yeah, Rick Flag Jr. returns, and he dated Amelia.
And I'm assuming that first scene was from Original Dimension.
So yeah, it was from the Original Dimension. It was actually, if you paid attention, it was 3 years ago, and he was actually shipping out for the the new Suicide Squad movie. He was leaving in 2 hours, and that's where it all took place. So she had, and if you want to go a crazy step further, watching that theory, remember James Gunn's talking about what's canon and what's not canon. Like he's basically he's like reading a thing, be like, canon.
Well, the Suicide Squad's canon, or at least him killing Rick Flag Jr. is canon.
But let's go a little further. Do you remember the 2016 Suicide Squad?
Not really. I think a lot of people try to forget that.
Rick Flag Jr. was also in that movie.
Right? Yeah, he was. I knew that.
And he had a thing with one of the people in that movie, and she was, I don't know what she was, but once again, shout out to New Rockstars because they told you this. He was dating her.
So
and cheated on her with Amelia, which, by the way, in that 2016 movie, he saves her and whatnot. So technically, that movie's canon now. Like that scene where he saves her in that 26 movie is canon in the DCU, because basically anything that comes out of their mouth now is canon.
Yeah.
And the new. So technically, him saving her, because he talks about like, oh, she would like instantly blow up.
Yeah. Or it could be retconned, so they could like take away DCEU references and stuff like that.
But I'm saying he saved her and she's now a normal human being, and he was dating her, and he cheated on her with Amelia.
Yeah,
which they had a lovely night, by the way. I don't know if you spotted like the champagne glasses on the side.
Yeah. And that's probably why Harcourt doesn't want to be with him.
Chris, yeah, because he killed her.
He killed Rick Flag Jr. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh.
Breakdowns, gotta love them.
Gotta love the call-outs, man. That first Suicide Squad movie, yeah, we don't talk about it. Jared Leto, Joker. Oh, man. What a time. The damaged tattoo on the head. Let's move on from that. Let's stick with just the episode in particular. I don't want to go crazy long because we got stuff to do. We got the flashback. He's in the alternate universe, and he goes to meet with the second Harcourt in that dimension. And she works at Argus. He goes there and he's talking to the head or the security guard guy.
Which, by the way, before you do that, the nudity in the scene is when he's on the bike and there's the kid, and the kid goes, "I love you, Peacemaker," and he goes, "I love you too, kid," and the kid starts crying.
Yeah.
And then there's a girl on the left that flashes him.
Missed it. You didn't. I
did not miss it.
Good job. Also, as everyone knows, I just watched the Conjuring movie, so that's in my mind first before this. You probably saw Peacemaker more recently.
I literally just watched it like an hour ago.
Exactly. I got a lot of things on my mind right now, so it's hard for me to remember every little detail. So yeah, he goes see Harcourt. He doesn't bomb. It's going good. They go for a little walk, and then there's an explosion from the Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, the one person.
It's an interesting name. Could go back to your theory. That was said by someone else.
The rock stars.
Yeah, shout out to them. So they take over a building, set up a bomb.
Take over a DMV.
Yeah, crazy stuff. And then he sneaks into the building, kills them all. That scene where they all just go into the staircase and he just shoots all four of them.
And then he throws the gun. He throws the pistol at the one, knocks him on the ground. He picks up the other person's gun and then shoots a couple bullets at him.
Yeah. Also, I mentioned Jared Leto. I'm just watching a movie trailer right now on the TV of the new Tron movie. It's just Jared Leto. Oh God.
And you also think too, right? The Sons of Liberty, right? After he disconnects all of the bombs, right? He walks out and his they had the getaway helicopter. Okay. Who has a getaway helicopter? Like
The Sons
what?
of Liberty.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know how rare that is in the United States?
Yeah, just have a helicopter.
Maybe a different military that's rebelling against the current military is trying to help them out. And their brother took it out.
Yeah, the brother took it out. They're all celebrating. And then in the original universe, Argus forms a team including Judo Master. We got Judo Master back. He's back.
The Eagle Hunter.
And what?
The Eagle Hunter.
Yeah. His name is Red Saint Wild. He's an eagle hunter. They're trying to kill eagles.
Do you know who plays him?
Yeah, I do. I forget his name, though.
Yondo? Whoa.
Yondu. Yeah, Yondu. It's his name. Oh, where is he? I'm looking at the cast list. I'm looking at it. God darn it, he's a guest. Of course he's a guest. Where is he? Jesus.
You could have just Googled it.
I think it's Michael Rooker. I think his name is.
Guardians.
Oh my God.
But he's basically...
There it is. Michael Rooker. Yeah, that's his name.
He's basically in all the James Gunn's projects. And he was in Suicide Squad.
Who did he play in the Suicide Squad?
He played... he played the guy who bounced the ball and killed the bird in the opening scene.
Was he one of the people that died early?
Yeah. He was the one that ran, and they blew up his head because he ran away from what he was supposed to do.
He was also in a Fast and Furious movie as well.
Hey,
bet you didn't know that.
Family, man. Anything for family.
Anything for family.
I can't find him.
Oh, no. He was in something else that I know.
Sylvester Stallone played King Shark in that movie?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone played King Shark.
I did not know that. Yeah, I can't find who he played, but I can picture his face. He blonde hair.
This guy's also like in the Call of Duty series as well.
Yeah, he's pretty famous.
He played one of the characters in Black Ops 2, and in Black Ops, he played himself in a zombies map. Yeah. That was kind of cool, and he's in the new game as well. So, shout out to him. Anything else happened big in this episode? Back to that plot summary.
That's really it.
Yeah, they recruit him to kill Eagly, and they're going to his house. And Chris / Peacemaker returns to his original universe right as the Argus team prepares to raid his house. And that's where it ends. We don't get to see any raid. We got to wait a week to see the raid.
Which they're going to escape.
Yeah. So it seems like the next episode isn't going to be in Dimension 2. It doesn't seem like it. So it seems like we'll be hopping.
Dimension hop every episode.
Yeah, like every other episode, maybe. So it's like I kind of want to just go back there. It's like I want to go back. I'm like more curious as to what's going on over there. I don't want to go back to this boring universe right now, even though like it's the main DCU universe. I shouldn't be saying that, but it's like I want to see if that theory is true over there. Take me back. I want to see. Episode better be longer. Better be. I love the theory. But yeah, the big thing too is that we're getting a Superman follow-up, Man of Tomorrow. The script has already been written, and James Gunn is currently rewriting it. Matt Reeves, take notes. He was the guy who directed the Batman. Shouldn't take that long. Shouldn't. We can get movies this quickly. Yeah. We can get, like James Gunn is proving, we can get movies quickly if we actually try. Some people just don't like to try.
Well, then again, you also have to think about it. He is a director. He is a writer. I mean, he's overseeing all these projects, but I mean, the one thing I know they need to make money.
Yeah. So, I mean, shout out to James Gunn though. Like he cares. He's trying to get these projects out quickly. Like Supergirl's coming out next year. Like we already got Peacemaker.
Clayface is currently being filmed.
Yeah, Clayface. We already have a Superman sequel follow-up confirmed. So, like, I like that the DCU is moving fast. It's not like MCU Phase 4 where they're, like, releasing so many projects in the span of weeks. It's still spaced out. But it's like we're getting yearly projects. I like it. They're starting strong. So, this was a good episode. Any other final thoughts with Peacemaker?
Not really. I mean, it kind of sucks that live tweeting is going to slowly die for this series. But I mean, actually, no. I'll probably because I know I'm the one. In fact, I'm the one who live tweets and makes TikToks after. But once we get to like 6, 7, 8, I will start live tweeting just because those are the bigger episodes. So I will do that. I'll take that priority over football unless the Steelers are playing.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I will. I'm going to take a little break from live tweeting until then. But I love how this series is going. It's amping up.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to hit that 8, 9 level. In a way, I'm still waiting for it to hit that peak that I know this show can hit. It hasn't gotten there yet, but it hasn't been bad either. So I've been enjoying it. So that's going to do it. At the end of the week, start of next week, it's up to you, Mr. Jacob. Wednesday, season 2, part 2. I watched it.
Yeah, I know.
You better hurry.
Bro, my mom goes, John already finished it. It came out like 12 hours ago.
When I want to binge a show, I binge a show. I'll say that.
Yeah, I will say. Yeah.
But I will save my thoughts because that was a fun episode that we did together, and I'm very curious to hear your thoughts about part 2. So that's going to drop at the end of the week, started next week.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. I already made a TikTok, so you can go and check that out if you want to hear my initial thoughts. But stay tuned for that episode. I did just watch The Conjuring Last Rites. If I'm really bored with no football at some point, which is kind of hard going into the weekend, maybe I'll do a quick review by myself.
Did you make a TikTok?
I didn't because I literally just drove home from the movie theater.
You can make a TikTok when I'm coming over.
I'll make it later. But yeah, I just saw it. And September is not huge for movies, but there are a few. My dog. Hi, Ollie. Hi, buddy. He's making some noises back there. Little yawn. Ollie. Oh, I gotta wrap it up. Okay. Maybe something with The Conjuring coming up soon in the future. Make sure to follow our social medias, Instagram, Twitter /X, our TikTok. All that can be found in Linktree and link in bio. But other than that, thank you all for listening to this episode or watching with Carlin Jacob. I am John Dodaro. Have a great day, everybody, and see you next time on The Final Verdict.